In honor of Matt, the state is going to be Minnesota. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Minnesota.
Minnesota.
It's me. I'm ready.
And, yep, he's ready.
He's
I'm
not,
ready
so he has to
more.
leave.
Oh, okay, fine, I'm going. No, I'm actually 12 times as ready as you are.
Well, I went to college.
Oh, man. Well, I go to college, too. Just, like, I don't live at college.
So
But
anyways,
that's besides the point.
today is
because
the first Spongebob SquarePants movie. We're not doing the second one because have you seen that one at all, actually?
No, oh, parts of it.
It's okay, but this
That's
one is
what I've-
definitely better.
Right, I've heard overall mixed things about the second one, that like either it's good, or it was pretty bad, or it was just okay. I've never heard any extreme reviews one side or the other.
Yeah, only Pie Guy Rules says that it's better than the first. And even then, I think he's starting to take that back. But we're going to be talking about SpongeBob SquarePants the movie, because, with a phenomenon like SpongeBob, there was obviously going to be a theatrical movie, especially this was the time when Nickelodeon was making theatrical movies for everything. Hey Arnold, Wild Thornberries, the stain that they have on their living room carpet, it's all got a movie.
And of course SpongeBob would, because it's gosh darn SpongeBob.
I didn't actually see the SpongeBob movie till 2012, because for whatever reason, I didn't go see it in the theater. I wanted to, but I just didn't, and then I just never saw it until I found it on Nickelodeon when it was on TV.
The first time I saw it, I don't know exactly when it was, but it would have had to be, I'm pretty sure it was before that. Yeah, it had to have been. Probably 2010 or so.
I felt ashamed that I hadn't seen it. Because it's definitely a good movie. I'll say that much. It's a good movie. It's very entertaining, and it's got actually some pretty good heart. So, what's the story?
So, we got Plankton going through all his evil plans to steal the Krabby Patty formula, and they're all failures, of course, because he's a failure. But there's one evil plan left. Plan Z.
I love Plan Z.
Not Plan Z.
Yeah, this ain't made in Britain or Canada or anywhere
Canada.
else.
Any of the non-Americans. So, he enacts Plan Z to steal the crown of King Neptune and frame it on Mr. Krabs. And so Mr. Krabs is frozen, and Plankton gets to take the formula and wreak havoc on the world. Or Bikini Bottom, at least. Doesn't really outreach much more than that.
And then it's up to SpongeBob and Patrick to go over to Shell City to rescue the crown. Meanwhile, there's a bunch of pirates who are there, and they watch the movie.
They watch the movie in the theater, yeah, it's kind of
I'm so baffled that Patchy isn't in there.
Right, yeah, it's just kind of other pirates.
You think he would have been the captain, right?
Right, yeah. Originally I thought it was supposed to be him, and he just looked different. And I was like, why'd they change what he looked like? And then he's like, no, wait, that's just not even him. Why not? They've even got, practically the same bird.
Yeah. The only other issue I have with the movie is, that the side characters don't get that much to do.
Yeah, I've always agreed with that.
Like Squidward, Mr. Krabs, Patrick, SpongeBob, and Plankton. And aside from King Neptune and Mindy, who King Neptune is very different from the one in the show, and Mindy's just an original character, we don't really get to see anything that anyone else does, like Mermaid Man, Barnacle Boy, Gary, Mrs. Puff, Sandy. I don't even think Sandy's in this for, more than 2 lines.
I'm pretty sure, yeah, she's barely in it at all.
Which is really strange.
Yeah, I think there could have been a bit more involvement with them, but even then, it's a gripe I have, but just looking at the overall story, I can't really think of what all they would do.
Yeah.
But so I can get why they maybe didn't. But at the same time, it just would have been nice to see more of them since this is the big movie.
Other than that, though, I don't really have any complaints. This is exactly what you'd expect for a SpongeBob movie. The writing is really snappy, the animation is a very big step up, and it takes these small characters and throws them into a very, very big story.
Mm-hmm. And it's just, overall, undeniably, the best part of this movie is just the fact that it's absolutely hilarious.
Yeah. Some of the most memorable SpongeBob lines come from this. Hey, you don't need a license to drive a sandwich.
Exactly. I drive sandwiches all the time.
They have
It's not
sandwiches at
true.
Taco Time?
No. Well, no. I mean, you could consider a taco a sandwich. It's meat between bread. Or within bread.
You say
So-
bread. So, anyways,
In bread.
just a lot of classic lines and a lot of really great stuff. It's just an exciting adventure from beginning to end. And despite the fact that it has a lot of comedy, it also has a lot of really good heart to it, actually. Sure, the whole the SpongeBob thing wanting to be a man, that's kind of par for the course. But that kind of death scene they have in Shell City,
Yeah, that's like... I actually, like, get kind of misty-eyed in that scene because it's just like... It's sad. It's like... It's yeah.
I mean, it is very strong, but I think the one thing that'd make it stronger is if they didn't cut back to the pirates immediately.
Yeah.
But that was a great scene, probably one of the best SpongeBob scenes ever. The guest stars do really well in this, like Alec Baldwin as Dennis and whoever plays Mindy and King Neptune. They're great.
And David Hasselhoff.
Yeah, the Hofster. How they just use him as like a vehicle to get around.
The fact that he just like comes into the story randomly is just so great, and I love it. Just like, just David Hasselhoff is just like, okay, you know what? Let's whatever.
Yeah, it's very exciting. What little songs there are pretty good, like the Goofy Goober Rock. Who can forget that?
Yeah, that's classic.
So
And now that we're men, all that.
Now that we're men, yeah, I find myself humming that sometimes just kind of out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Yeah, so a bit on the shorter side for this one, but we all know why it's great, because it really is. Aside
Right.
from the one or two issues, this thing is just amazing.
There's like we said, there's a couple little gripes, but nothing that you can really say about it that's worthy to call bad or like a really big issue that like holds it back. Just things that are like, it would have been cool if they did that. But like for what it is, it's like just honestly like one of the most well-made like movies based off of a TV show ever. In fact, I might even say the best movie based on a TV show. I might say that.
But what about the Drawn Together movie? That was... I can't even finish that.
I can't even make like a sarcastic remark about that.
That is like the worst one.
Yes.
Yeah, but this is like... It's right up there. Like this Addams Family, like the two Addams Family movies, like...
Right, the Addams
these
Family
are like
movies are
right
really
up
good.
there. So yeah, really
It's
good
just-
one, I gotta say.
Right. It's hard. You can't just like. You gotta just basically like just quote it in order like to talk about it.
And
just-
that wouldn't make for a good review. So basically, final thoughts is it's great, one of the best cartoon adaptations ever. The end.
I'll watch it most of the time when it's on TV.
Yeah, I can't wait actually till it's on. Maybe it's on like. Well, no, it's not on Netflix because Nickelodeon like is barely on Netflix anymore. But I'll see where else it is. I mean, I saw it recently, but I kind of want to see it again.
Right. It airs on Nickelodeon every so often.
Yeah, we don't get TV out here, but hey, streaming. Right?
I do.
I will slap you. All right, folks. We'll see you tomorrow.
Whoop whoop.